thoughts on the Industrial Revolution. It was just, America was like, what if we didn't just farm? Maybe the whole thing was a ploy to distract everyone from the, maybe this whole thing was a ploy to be like, well, look at all these goods and like products, and everyone was like, oh my god, I love it. The Industrial Revolution, if I had to categorize it as socially instead of economically, it would be the time that America really became industrial. Consumerism trumped humanity. People were seen as expendable. It's so metaphorical, like it was a really crappy time literally, but think about it metaphorically. What? Mass production, mass consumption, what's the thing called? Not the conveyor belt, the assembly line. Like, what was the assembly line? The assembly line was a line where people assemble things, and everyone was given one job to do. Like, isn't that literally like a robot? Like, people were turning into like robots. The people in the South were still kind of like farming and hoeing, and like hoeing, not like hoeing. Railroad. Oh, Vanderbilt was like railroad guy. He was just cranking out those railroads, building them. Haha, Vanderbilt. Let's do this thing. I forgot what it was, but it's like a disservice to the people that use the railroad, but it makes me more money. And so someone was interviewing him, and he was like, or the interviewer was like, don't you care that like the people like are suffering? And he was like, no. Basically, he was like straight up like, no. I care about how I can make the most money. And that's why he was a robber baron, and that's why nobody likes him. Carnegie, fucking Vanderbilt himself, fucking Rockefeller with the oil, they were just ruining it for everybody, and you know why? So they could have the most money. Like, basically, us rich people need to take care of you poor people. It's just the way it is. Strikes were a thing, labor unions became a thing, because people were so fed up with being treated like machinery. I forgot where I was going with all this.